Yeah, honestly, I like, the train concept of just, you know, there's like something to it, honestly.
Hmm. No, there is something. Yeah. I mean, to me, the way kind of how I'm looking at it, especially, it's kind of like me right now. It's like you can't really keep drawing on the past. You want to continue forward with your life and make the best what you have, or make it better. So that's kind of what I'm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just looking at this, it's like how I think about it right now, because like especially right now, what's going on with family and with work and what's been going on recently. It's just like gotten to the point in my life. It's like, I gotta do something that makes me happy. Like, I want to be with my friends more. I want to see you guys, like, before, something happens or, because.
You never know if the last day is gonna be today or tomorrow or in many other years.
Exactly.
But we gotta make most of it,
And that's kind of the way I'm looking at it right now, especially just what's been going on in the past, like 3 months with the car accidents and family stuff been going on. My best friend wife recently passed away, and then I was there last weekend for him to help him pull through it. So, and then try and do more things with my father, especially for him, especially what's been going on with him and his work. So it's like,
it's rough.
It is, and don't get me wrong, I know there were a couple of incidents with Doopy and vice versa, but I kind of wish he was on more now, because now I'm here with. Hello. I know he's been wanting me to get this for so long, but now he's like. Well, I know he's sick. I know he's not feeling good, and honestly, his health comes first, no matter what. So, since I had the car crash, I want to do more things in life instead of dreaming about it. So that's why 2 weeks ago I bought the Index, I bought Full Body. I wanted to experience this at least once in my life, to say that, yeah, I did it when I was young and I enjoyed every minute of it with my best friends in my life, and I love them and I still do. So that's kind of the way I think about it, and honestly, I think people should start to comprehend that. It's like, God's gonna come get you one day, good or bad, but enjoy as much as you can with your friends and family and your loved ones that's close by.
Life is a flow, a cycle. To each beginning, there's an end. You meet some and lose others, but ultimately, keep the one that matters. Because you always know when it starts, but never when it ends. And no matter how you love them, there's a beginning and an end.
That's very true. I like that.
Life is a complicated thing, but it's, at its definition, seems so simple. It's a flow. Things, just like this train just goes in a certain direction, and you only know that one day you're gonna arrive destination, and that a certain day you hopped on the train without even knowing where you're going. You can only have goals in mind of, what you want to do on the train.
Of course. And technically, you're kind of in control of that train, because it's your path that you choose to. And sometimes, like you said, it could derail yourself. You have a bad time, or
you're not necessarily in control.
Times happen.
You're not necessarily in control of the train.
No.
But you're in control of what you do on that train. I feel like that's a better analogy.
That sounds better.
you can either cry to the fact
Okay.
that one day the train is gonna arrive destination, or make the best of it and, you know, talk to people, explore every single facet of that said train. Just like the coins that we looked for. You could have just sat down, talked, and, you know, there's some little hidden things in the train, in life, that you gotta look forward to. Because if you don't, you might miss it. Surprisingly enough, even though you have more experience or I have less, we both learn from each other because nobody has taken the same path. And everybody got different experience, and that's why communication is so important. Because if we don't talk about those things, about the little important details in life, then you're missing on so much. Like, if you would have talked with a certain person the same way that me and you were talking, and he went through so much, and then you can learn some valuable lesson that you can apply to your life to not get in the same trouble as he did.
But sometimes you could learn from those mistakes and could make you to a better person. That's the thing about it as well. But it depends if you choose that path to change yourself to a better man or a woman. But it's your path that you go down. You have to choose the right thing from the wrong.
Yeah.
And that was kind of one of the biggest things my father raised me in particularly, because I had a very, very stressful, difficult time ahead of me, especially my biological mother left. She left me and my brother alone. She took the Super Dually, took all the money that my father had in his savings, stole all the prizes in the house, left the door open, unlocked completely, and said goodbye without any saying. Left me and my brother alone for 8 hours alone. Didn't feed us, didn't do anything.
Damn.
And that happened on my birthday when I was turning 2. So, my neighbor June, she was 93 or 95. She was watering like in front, like she usually goes like up and down the block to, you know, walk. She noticed the front door was wide open, the Super Dually was gone, and she found me in the crib alone, and my brother was wandering around the house with a chef knife with a block of cheese. Don't know why, he just got a block of cheese and started eating cheese. Actually, that will explain a lot what's wrong with it right now, because he likes a lot of cheese. That will explain a lot. So, but I didn't talk for 5 years. I was muted. Because what my mother did to me traumatized me a lot. I had very, very bad ADHD. My speech was impaired. I was very antisocial. Had very, very bad suicidal thoughts. And my father knew that I was going to be a little bit of a problem. Well, not problem, but be difficult to raise because of what she's done to me. But there was a couple of very important details my father raised me. And honestly, he was like Mr. Mom. And he raised me and my brother from little to nothing to what we are now. But there was a few very important details that I cherished a lot, where he told me, my brother, or taught me, my brother, the devil's always going to be in the details where you want.
Yep.
From the good or the bad. So you have to choose right from wrong and make it holy to accept it into you and your life to make you a better man or woman and cherish those moments with your loved ones. I remember DP was drunk that one night when I first got my full body on, and he helped me. And he was talking, and he was saying, it's like, if I want to do this and this, it's my way. Nobody can tell me what I want. I was like, oh, I'm not telling you what you want. I'm telling you to enjoy it and make the best out of it. Because I told him straight up, it's like, I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing it because of you, because you wanted me to have this moment of life to enjoy, all this. Because, like I told him, like, ever since the accident, it did open up my eyes, and what my grandmother did say to me and my brother before she passed away. Don't worry too much about life. Make the best of what you have with your loved ones.
Yeah.
And cherish those moments. So,
Mhm.
and that's honestly what I'm doing. I'm staying tonight with literally a brother from another mother. So, because you guys are like family to me. I love you all. So if it wasn't for this equipment, if honest to God, if it wasn't for the Quest, if it wasn't for Discord, if it wasn't for VRChat, I won't be here. I would have be slave of society and be miserable. Won't be enjoying it. So, or express who I actually am. So.
It is quite true, honestly. Probably the same for me. Before I knew you guys, I was actually like in a bad spot in life. I was stressed and everything like that. I had so many things going on, and it feels like I was swimming in an ocean. Didn't know which direction to go, but the only thing I knew what to do is hoping for somebody to come. Or I try to keep myself on float,
Mm.
Damn, this camera is... I love this actual camera, it's so cool. Makes it.
They did a really good job with this update.
Yep. Alright, come here, boy. Oh. I love you so much, man.
Love you too, mate.
Hope you know it. Like, you're a wonderful person. You've always been there for many people.
I try to.
I know.
I try.
It's crazy because people are like, yeah, this is just a game, or it's just something.
It may be just a game, but it does bring people closer than what people think. So,
what it is, yes, it is a game. But the relation you have in that said game it's real. It feels more authentic than like an actual talk in the real world. Because that most people here are like, being honest most of the time and such, and it's like, I think I've heard an article saying that you want to see the true personality of a person, give him a mask. And I think that's what Resume basically this game is. You can see people's true self. There's some people that trolls and they're like, yeah, nothing is gonna happen because nobody's gonna recognize me. I just have to switch avatars or name or whatever. And some other people are like kind, take care of all the other people, and some others are being toxic. But it feels more authentic than actually talking to somebody IRL, because if it's face to face, they're mostly gonna hide things from you, and it's not gonna be as truthful as